Hello, you pedal people. You see the back of a guitar? That's beautiful. I have help from Jens, and I don't know his name, but the little guy from Fibonare. The little Fibonare guy, you know. Fibonare Junior. What is your name?
Huber.
No, well, now you heard it. We're in Puteaux, which is in Le France. And I'm here with, I don't know his name.
Brian.
That's not French.
No, it's not.
Le Brian. No, we just made it French.
Yes.
Your company name is called Brian Pedals. No, it's not.
It's Signal Cheyne. My last name is Cheyne, and so I did a little play on words with that. You don't like it?
No, it's just, I didn't see it. I looked at it and I'm like, Cheyenne, and I'm like, this is so lame and horrible that I love it. This is my kind of signal. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I love horrible puns. Okay, I'm gonna have to recover from this. Signal Cheyne.
Signal Cheyne. That's me.
You're not even a little bit ashamed of that.
No.
Brian, Signal Cheyne pedals. Okay. Jens, if you can follow my hand, Brian has a fuzz, so obviously nobody needs that, even though it's got a cool button that makes things sound different than they sounded before. There's a boost, it says Germanium, but when I see that word, I'm thinking that's probably a fuzz. It isn't. Then here's a compressor with a cool attack knob and a mixy thing, so you bass players should pay attention to that. There's a really cool vibe with a lot of depth to make it extremely squishy-wishy. There's a drive, which I'm going to warn you with the Iridium is not going to sound the way that it's probably going to sound into an amp, so Brian will have to, commission some videos for me to send this into a shit ton of amps. This is the red thing that somebody made that's not making pedals anymore. You figure it out, but that's one side of the red thing that somebody made who was full of tone. And this is a unique tremolo. I mean, tremolo makes loud and soft and loud and soft. How can it be unique? Well, listen to it because the waveform feels a little bit not the way that it usually feels. I mean, you probably don't know the difference, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but he said I should talk about it that way, and therefore, I am. Now, of course, if we go to the other camera, we didn't see anything because Jens was completely in front of it, and if Jens's shots are unusable, then we had a lot of unusable shots. So, there we go. Strymon Iridium, headphones for me. We're going directly into the camera, XLR, and Fibonare Junior is monitoring the levels. I'm playing the thing with the weird knob, but this does single coily things. I know single coil and humbucker. I don't know what the other clicky does. Who cares? But holy crapola, the playability is fantastic. It's got a brass nut, which is kind of, you expect it to be different, but it isn't. And this is not a shreddy neck, but it's not a fat neck. The dimensions are just fantastic. They are. And then it's not a neck through. It's a set neck. Does anyone know? Set neck? Set neck. But oh my God, a set neck with this amazing access. And it's got the big balls here. And who doesn't like big balls? Who doesn't like blue? Look at that ash. Why can I never come up with the word rosewood? Rosewood? Oh, Van Cool. Fibonare Junior knows Fibonare guitars. Wow. And then, I don't know, classic tuners. I don't understand why, because this guitar very clearly needs what? Needs what? What does it need, Jens? What does it need?
Locking tuner.
Of course it does. So, now that we talked about everything, we'll play things, right?
Let's do it.
And I'll give this to you in case I need to know anything, which I technically don't, because we've talked about everything.
Okie dokie. Oops.
I'm using Pierre Journel's very, very, very squishy headphones. He's got the squishiest headphones in the fucking world. Massively cool mid boost. Marshall? Marshall? obviously something like a boost, we really want to have on a more dynamic tube amp. Iridium's good, but I wouldn't put a boost on an Iridium, to be honest.
No.
So
You can test it with a pedal if you want to.
I can test it with a pedal if I want to. So I'm gonna get the pedal. Wait, turn this off. That's better. That doesn't suck. Now we get into the light blue, seafoam blue thing that deliberately sucks, right?
No one needs this.
Nobody. Thank you. Thank you. See, it's right. He just had it right there. He just had the Woodrow right there.
Ah, that's what we need for next time. That is wrong in so many ways. Yeah. Here, play with this.
Oh, and on D. See, I make stupid faces and I'm like, nobody needs fuzz, but am I having fun?
Yes.
Yes. Isn't having fun why we buy this shit?
In part.
Nobody needs it. Like, literally, nobody needs what you do. But, like, everyone in the world can live without your pedals.
Without a fuzz.
Or without anything you do.
Okay.
I mean, we will all live tomorrow if we don't have, signal chain pedals, or any pedals for that matter.
Sure.
But we buy them to have fun.
That's right.
And that Odyssey thing there, that's fun. Why does it say 4K on it?
4 knobs.
I thought just because 4K is the new buzzword and it makes everything more high-end.
It's got 4 knobs, so 4K.
Yeah, nobody's going to think that means 4 knobs. Nobody. Okay, compressor, we're going to go through it really, really quick. Fully mixed in, fully attacked. Let's leave it right there. Minor, that's a minor. Spanks anyway, but then that just adds massive spankitude. Oh, this is, by the way, not the pedal. That is frickin' PSTV that's, buzzing. So, we got it on full depth. We got a slower speed. Listen to this. You're not listening to this, I'm listening to this. You have no idea what makes me happy right now. I mean, you do know because it's your pedal.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Just squiggle it a bit more. Now just the trem. It's very easy and subtly adjustable. Speed really ramps up slowly. That's why you've got the double, so that you've got more range here. Yeah. Very, very smartly done. The boost gives you that extra lift that the trem takes down. Brian's pretty clever. I mean, as the name of the company would suggest. And as I said, not the greatest with this thing, but we're gonna click it on anyway. We've got the nitro drive. We got the ugly knob, but then we got this whole... I don't know what this does. Let's find out. I don't know what just happened. You know?
I think it's parallel or normal humbuckers, parallel humbuckers, and then single coil.
Ah. The Shelby moo thing. It's like a cow. Moo. And the pricing is everything's under $200. Even the Vibe, which are usually clocking in at quite a bit, is 179, something like this. And then 100 and something, 159, 169. So very reasonably priced, very reasonably made in France by freaking guy from the US. How long have you been here?
13 years.
Cool. In Paris or where? Where do you live?
Suburbs.
Suburbs. Parisian suburb houses Americans making French pedals. Never heard of these things, but now I have. And I mean, bang for the buck, pretty damn cool. Direct sales on your website?
Yeah, direct or resellers in the UK, France, US.
I'll put links below to Signal Chain. That's just messing with my mind. How brilliantly dumb that is.
Thank you.
Wow. Signal Chain. I'm sorry. But every time I say it, I'm like, wow. That I would have come up with that, and everyone, especially my girlfriend, would have said, you can't do that because that's too stupid. Don't do it. And I might have listened to them. You had no one around you like that.
Well, I took it. My dad's company is he runs Chain Gang Auto, like a chain gang. So I sort of copied him, play on words with the last name.
Brilliant. Okay. Amazing. Signal Chain, links below. And what do we do at the end? We do animals at the end. So animals at the end.
Gotta go. Who's to blame in this game? Light a flame and let it glow. monster god. Towers fall, righteous crawl to make them cross, and in the squad.